Yo, DJ!
Are you done mixing yet?
You're the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. Yeah, we Ric Flairing on them niggas. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas.
Yeah, EQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing, son up, baby.
Yo, DJ!
Are you done mixing yet?
You're deep.
EQ la old school la Sam. Check. Look. Black Sun. Too easy. Gotta keep it pimpin'. Look. Check. Drop a deuce in my armor palmer. Now I'm moving slow like your mama's mama. Vega full of that marijuana. I'm in full effect, it's no cause for drama. Presidential, my weed man. You think my Kush man was Barack Obama? Swing around, niggas flag me down. I need a couple grands when they see my Honda. Been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Disapprove of my tennis shoes. Now I pick and choose like it's win or lose. Want them J's, I'ma go online. I don't wait in line, I ain't the type of dude. Dressed fresh like Steve Harvey, rolling Bob Marley, watching Family Feud. Reading a book on Marcus Garvey might tell you something that you never knew. Fuck the judge in McLennan County, 31 weeks, I had the county blues. Shout out to my Uncle Bubba, had the box caprice and it was candy blue. The other week I saw a blue Ferrari, was a white boy, it drove right by me. Told myself when my album drop, I swear the whole world gon' know about me. 25 from the east side and got my mindset on the red Audi. Dropping paper like Waco trips where my Waco niggas gon' read about it. Been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Oh yeah. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves, not pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. Say I been there, I done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Oh yeah. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves, not pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done it. On 35 and this 420, fresh out of jail, about to roll a L. First blunt of the fucking day and it's 10 o'clock and I'm mad as hell. Got work at midnight, so I ignite and I take sail. Can't survive off what I scribe in my government job, it pays well. On the highway in an old mood, jamming old school, I'm just an old dude in a young body. Finna knock down this little young hottie, cooking soul food. I'm sucker free. You paying for the drop, but I fuck for free. Lucky me. Been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Oh yeah. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves, not pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. Say I been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Oh yeah. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves, not pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this. I done been there and I done this shit.
You gonna dig this.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack, Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the SWAC, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the leash. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
Ride out, gotta let it ride out. Go on tonight. Play them horn. Play them horn. Play them. Yo, listen. You watching your boy Scotty. You watching OffScript live, and you know what it is. Now, listen, man. I'm telling you, I was like this close from having technical difficulties and not coming on. My computer crashed. Listen. The devil will not be working today. The devil will not be working here today. I tell you, it would not It will not. It will not. I'm telling you right now, we won't let it happen. Now, before I get talking about my special guest today, listen. Right after this show, we doing a July 1st edition, and we talking about everything that's going down with collegiate sports, preferably the SWAC, you know, FAMU, Bethune coming through. Who else? Got the NIL bill just passed. Bama signing deals on midnight. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, we doing it. We listen. Give me about 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to be right back on live, and we talking about the whole thing because I know that's what y'all want to talk about. People been in my messages all day talking about this NIL bill and all the FAMU, and we know. All right, so I'm here. Now, also, if you have, like my man here, if you are up and coming, you the new hotness. You know how, like, if you watch the Men in Black is like the new hotness. You drove that old and busted. The new hotness. That's what I'm bringing you the new hotness right now. That's what I do. I bring you the new hotness. So if you feel you the new hotness at your school, at your SWAC, at your HBCU, senior, junior, whatever, holla at me, man. My DMs, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it all in the description below. It's not there now, but it will come soon. All right. So real quick, before I introduce my special guest, let's get into it. I got one of the baddest newcomers on the block. My man is 6'5", 2 something. I find the big deal. Listen. First of all, I don't know how MVSU found this kid. This kid is 6'5", 2 something. Listen, they don't grow on trees. Like, how do you just find 6'5"? Like, I know Coach Kitten is geeking right now, the new offensive coordinator at MVSU. Listen, kid's from Houston, Texas, so you know he's a baller. He's from Texas. Need I say more? All right, please give it up for my man, TJ Goodwin. What's good, my guy?
What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing, man. Listen, I appreciate you for taking the time out to do this with me. And also, dealing with my technical difficulties, all that. But how's your week been going, my guy?
Week's been good, really. I just got back from my visit a couple days ago, so I've just been getting my transcript and paperwork set so I can be ready to enroll in this summer too. But yeah, appreciate you having me on the show. It's pretty cool. When you DM me, you hit me up to get on the show. I was like, dang, the SWAC is jumping.
Hey, listen.
Really jumping.
If you're the new hotness, you gotta come here. You gotta listen.
Yes,
I try to get all the up and comers, and especially people I think they got mad potential. I saw it. First of all, I saw your height. I was like, 6'5", 2 something. Oh yeah, he need to be on the channel. He needs to get on the channel.
I honestly think I grew about an inch.
Oh,
past like year. I think I might be 6'6" even. Yeah, that's me. It's crazy.
Coach Kid Evans, I know you watching. Listen, your boy's ready. He's ready. He said, listen, he's ready. We'll get more into that. Now, TJ, I know you're new to the SWAC. I know you're new to the show. Listen, I like to start my show off with a little start, bench, cut. All right. Quarterback edition. Now, anybody seen the show probably see me do this multiple times. Let me Let me see this real quick. Oh, wow. That's how you're gonna do me. Won't work. Let me see. Share screen.
They give me 3 quarterbacks and I got to choose.
You dang Skippy. If my computer will act right.
I can do that.
Nothing wants to work for me today. Hold on real quick. Let me stay with me real quick. Settings. Like I said, listen. Okay, I need to be very clear with everybody. Listen, my computer crashed, right? What you see, what I'm using today is a brand new off the Best Buy lot computer. You think I'm playing? I'm not. You think I'm playing? I'm not. So please bear with me. I can't do it. All right. So listen, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it verbally. All right. Start bench cut. I got Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick, and Steve McNair. Start bench cut. Donovan McNabb, Steve McNair, and Michael Vick. It's on you, my guy.
I'd have to say I'm starting Mike Vick 10 days out of 10 days. Got to. McNabb. McNabb he used to throw that ball, but Air McNair, I gotta have Air McNair on the bench.
Okay,
I gotta have McNair on the bench. I gotta cut McNabb. I gotta cut McNabb. I really don't want to because he'll throw that ball 85 yards.
Easy.
I gotta cut him if it's what's best for the team.
Okay, so recap. My man said he's starting Vic, not 10 out of 10. That ain't no question. That's next up is he got McNair on the bench and cutting my man. He got cutting Donovan McNabb. All right, cool. Too easy. Now let's get into these questions. Your favorite athlete?
Honestly, my favorite athlete, Kobe Bryant. If I could choose, I really was a basketball player growing up. My dad was my basketball coach, and I wore 24. I always wanted to wear 24. I'm all on AAU teams in my middle school, high school. I had 24. I used to collect Kobe's. I always thought that he was the perfect athlete. I mean, it felt like he had no flaws. It's just the way he lived by and the standard he worked at. It was something to model myself after. So he's always been my favorite.
That's what's up. Thank you.
Tough.
That's what's up. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Let me
RIP KB 24.
Drop a bomb for Kobe Bryant. All right, what's the last movie you watched?
The last movie I watched, Wrong Turn, the newest one.
Wrong Turn. Who's in that?
It's like a movie where it's like kind of a horror movie, but it's if you go and tune into it, it's pretty crazy. Some scary movies. Horror is actually my favorite type of movie to watch. So that is the last movie I watched.
All right, let me get to some of these comments. I got Jackson McGlash, and he said, "Cuz live."
What's going on, my boy Jack? What's good? That's my homie right there. He's tuned in.
And then I got a Quintavious Workman said, "TJ happy." All right, who else in the band? Who's else? I got a Tiffany Taylor said, "That's my nephew, TJ."
All right, Taylor. What's going on?
Drop one for the aunts. Drop one for the aunts. Everybody love their aunt. Everybody loves their aunt. All right, now your favorite song and artist right now.
My favorite artist. I'm gonna go off my favorite artist right now. My favorite artist is Lil Uzi. It's been Lil Uzi for about 6 years now. I was with him before he even started popping, so I've just seen his little progression, him rise to stardom and everything. So he's always my favorite artist. He's kind of like the vibe he brings and stuff is just fun, all good vibes. So he's cool. My favorite song right now, I'd have to say Faith by Shawnee Bin Laden. Look it up. I know it. You gotta look it up. Shawnee Bin Laden's up and coming. He got bars for days.
Shawnee Bin Laden. Okay. Appreciate that. Now, your favorite spot in Houston. Now, this don't gotta be. It could be what you is somewhere in Houston. You gotta go when you touch back home, and you like, listen, we going here. Don't matter what it is. What's your favorite spot?
For sure. My favorite spot in Houston. When I touch down, I know that's somewhere I gotta go. Hot Spot Seafood. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, but it's Hot Spot Seafood. It's, in my opinion, the best seafood place in Houston.
Hey, listen, NIL is real out here. Sponsor my man. He said he's the spokesperson for Hot Spot Seafood.
Hot Spot Seafood. Watch when I make it big, I'm gonna go back and get my jersey and put it in there. The whole.
Are you playing? Listen, I'm gonna cut this for you, and I'm gonna put it on Twitter. I'm gonna add them just for you, for you.
At Hot Spot. On Barker Cypress.
Your favorite holiday?
I like to think my birthday's a national holiday. That's what I like to think. But Christmas, I guess. Christmas, kind of the whole little vibe and stuff that comes with it. I mean, the giving and seeing your family and stuff. All my family comes together, so that's a really cool holiday.
Yo, you sound like my girl. She says the same thing about her birthday. It's not that
simple. I like to think the world stops moving when my birthday comes up. My birthday just started. My birthday just came May 22nd, and when I tell you it was a movie, you just have to be there. You just had to be there. I promise. It was a movie. Oh
man, boy, you crazy. Boy, you are crazy. That boy said a national holiday. He said the world stops. Boy, you funny. Like, what is your favorite meal?
Like I said, Hot Spot Seafood. I really like that. But my favorite meal would have to be, if I could think that I could get my parents to make it, my dad's fried pork chops. He'll make some fried pork chops. And by the time it's done, the whole kitchen's a mess. But that's how you know the food was good. He throw down on the fried pork chops. He got some ranch-style beans on the side. Maybe water. You know, we drink water in our house. We don't really do none of the drinks. So water on the side. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. I think that's what got me to 6'5" because he 5'7". So
whoa,
that's what got me to 6'6".
How tall is your mom?
My mom's about 6 foot, 6'1", 6'1".
Okay.
So he married tall. He knew what he was doing.
Hey, listen. Sometimes you got to climb that tree. So, you know, if it's worth it, sometimes you got to climb that.
You got to go up there and get that money bag up there.
Hey, he said, we try to have LeVar Ball kids. I'm thinking big.
Oh, for sure. He for sure did. My sisters both had a successful basketball career. The oldest one, she stopped when she hurt her knee and became a nurse. The sister, Lauren Goodwin, the one that was younger than her, she's 27 now. She's still playing overseas. She got drafted by the LA Sparks. And she played for Oklahoma State. So she had a successful career. And my brother, he's a year younger than me. He's 19. He starts at Air Force right now at safety. So he's played last year a lot as a true freshman. My cousin, I guess it's in my genes. He just got signed for the Broncos, Marquise Goodwin. So we kind of have a family of athletes. And
Oh, hold up. Shut up.
Me.
Shut up. Marquise Goodwin is your cousin?
Yeah, for sure.
Listen,
Mom, to get his speed, but it's on me now. It's like kind of keeping up the little Goodwin legacy.
Boy, listen, if somebody's shoulders ain't heavy, it's yours. Heavy who wears the crown. Heavy who wears the crown.
Got a lot of chips on my shoulders too, so.
That's what's up, man. Listen, MVSU was getting a baller right here. They say this in the jeans. Okay, I like this. This is getting good. All right, listen, this is one of my favorite questions. Any pregame rituals or routines you have to do before a game?
Okay, yeah. So when I kick the field, I got to jog the whole field. I got to get a feel of the field. I got to go from when I touch the first piece of turf, I got to jog from that end to all the way to the other end. I don't care if the other team's down there. I don't care who's down there. Before the game, when we kick the field, that's what I need to do. I need to jog the whole field just to get a view, a sense of what everything's like. That's just what I've done every time before the game. And that's really my routine. I kind of jog there, maybe walk or jog back just to get a feel of the whole field and just maybe feel on the turf. You know, I kind of touch the turf, see how soft it is, different things like that. And my rituals before the game, I don't really have any rituals. I mean, you know, I'll go down to the end zone, I'll pray, have a little talk with God before the game, and other than that, I'm not really superstitious or anything. I just go out there and ball. I don't really worry about too much.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, who got you into football?
My dad, really. He's a football coach. He's been me and my brother's football coach really our whole life. We were soccer players at first, funny, because that was the youngest sport you could play, or that was a sport you could play when you were the youngest. So we played soccer. We played basketball too when we had the goals that were 6 foot, when they were hanging off the bigger goals. That's when we started playing. And we really loved those sports. But as soon as we were big enough, we had to weigh either 50 pounds or be 7 years old to get in the league. And as soon as I touched 50 pounds, I think I was like about to turn 6. I was like 52 pounds, threw me in. And my dad put us in football. We had no choice. We stopped playing soccer and we started getting into football. But lucky for us, we weren't soft or anything, so we fell in love with it ever since then. So we've been playing almost our whole lives. That's what's up.
That's what's up. Now, this is one of my favorite questions with quarterbacks. When did you know you were a quarterback?
That's funny. That's a funny question because I don't really realize that I was a quarterback until I started playing, I guess. I mean, I had always been able to throw. I used to play a lot of running back. I was shorter type of kid.
And that's my point, because a lot of quarterbacks never just let's get an example, like Peyton Manning's nephew, you know what I'm saying? Archie, whatever his name is. He's always, he just knew he was
born a quarterback.
He's born to be the quarterback. Now, a lot of kids you and other ones, they play running back, tight end, wide receiver. When did you I like this quarterback thing. I could do this. That's my point.
Around I'd say maybe 6th grade, I had moved to Houston. We just moved to Houston. My dad got a new coaching job in South Falls, and we were looking for new teams and stuff. And the team I played for, the Live-By Packers, they didn't have a quarterback. I was playing running back with them for a little while, and I started to give quarterback a try. I started to really get into it. And once I knew that I could throw the ball 40 yards maybe as like a 6th, 7th grader, and I was like, okay, I might really be able to get into this. And then 7th grade was really my first official year as a quarterback. I played for my middle school, and it was pretty successful. So ever since then, I just took off with it and started really training. I hit a growth spurt, and I said, looks like I'm a quarterback.
Listen, that growth spurt's real. Now, who or what motivates you, for those late nights, early mornings, what pushes TJ Goodwin?
I like to say that I'm self-motivated first. I feel like myself motivates me. I feel like I want to be the best that I can possibly be, just because I know that I have some kids out there, some people out there that are watching my story, and I know that it could help them. I know a lot of kids at my high school and stuff, and they're still tuned into my story. They want me to continue to grow. My parents are still watching me. They're proud of me. My siblings want the best out of me. So I feel like I'm self-motivated, but I also have a really good support system that makes me continue to grind, continue to get sleepless nights here and there, you know, make sacrifices that I want to do and what I need to do to be successful.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, to be self-motivated to do it. You know, they always say if you don't love what you do, you know what I'm saying, you're really not ever going to be the best at it. You know what I'm saying? If you're forced to do something.
Yeah, you got to love it.
You got to love it. Now, what class did you play at in high school? You know, 4A, 5A, 6A? What was your class in Houston?
I played 6A big school. 6A. It's the biggest, baddest division you can play in football in the country, in my opinion. So we played all the boys.
So you was probably like the Katy. You played Katy. What we talking about?
We were Katy, North Shore type of guys. Yeah, my freshman year, we lost to North Shore when they won the state title. They came back and beat us. We were up 21-0. They came back and beat us. Katy, I never really got to play Katy. I played Cy-Fair, which is always a dominant school in Texas. We played at the year after they won the state title. They had like a 16-game winning streak because they had just come off the state title. We beat them that year on like ESPN. So we played some big games in high school. A lot of packed stadiums.
Oh my goodness! Now, is there anything you wish you would have accomplished in high school?
For sure. I wish we were able to get a real shot at the state title. You know, I hurt my knee after we played Cy-Fair. We ended up beating them and in their 16-game winning streak, and we go into Jersey Village, who were playing for the district championship, and I hurt my knee, tear my MCL so I can play the game. So that was week 7. We were undefeated at the time, 6 or 7-0. We were on the way to state title. We just beat the defending state champs. So it felt like we were really confident and we were heading in the right direction. I felt like nobody could stop us. So me getting hurt, it kind of just put everything kind of in a different perspective, and we had to just work with what we had. So that's something I really wish I could accomplish. Winning the state title with my brothers. That would have been cool. That
would have been dope. Now, I got a question from the comments. It says, Duncanville. Did you ever get a chance to play Duncanville?
Never got to play Duncanville. Duncanville is that's a bad team, though. But they haven't always been like that.
No, they haven't. Like,
they haven't always been dominant. That just came up. But they're a really good team. We never got to play them while they were in their dominant era.
Yeah. Who would you say you model your game after as a quarterback?
I kind of think I'm one of a kind type of quarterback, but I really like watching Deshaun Watson. I feel like he has that presence where he can make plays at any time. The play breaks down, somebody thinks they have him tackled, he'll just get out of it somehow and make a play. And I like to think that I'm kind of like a Houdini type of quarterback too as well. If I can work in a phone booth or get out any jam in the pocket or just make something happen down the field or with my legs if I need to, that's who I kind of model my game after. Even if he didn't have help, he's a winner. He's going to find a way to win. He's going to find a way to do what it takes to get in the end zone. So I really like Deshaun Watson's game.
Okay. Now, this next section is called Who Is, right? So okay, appreciate it. Now, on this section is like this. From whoever you've played with, all, you know, from high school to, you know, to UTEP, whatever you want to do, it's all encompassing, or it could be yourself. All right. So the first question is, who was the fastest on the team?
In high school, I'd say the fastest on my team was a kid named Aaron Durham. I was actually just hanging out with him a little while ago. He was fast as a safety, fast, blazing fast, running like a 4.30 in high school. I didn't understand. He was really a track guy. At UTEP, fastest guy on my team was for sure Jacob Cowan, who was a slot. It's like a freshman, All-American. He led the freshman in touchdowns, Conference USA, true freshman. He's still there right now going crazy. He's blazing fast. I already used to call him Tyreek Hill. Everybody knew that I was gassing him up and everything because he had that blazing speed and stuff until he started making plays. And I told everybody, I told you so. I have another team. You know, I just went to Trinity Valley, so I can give you another fast guy. Trinity Valley. Fast guy. You know, I was only there about 6 months, so I never really got to see everybody at their full speed a lot. But I'd say probably Joe Edrick, cornerback. It was a corner on the team. Number 25. He's blazing fast. I used to go back and forth with him in practice all the time because in competitive practice, I talk trash, everything. But yeah, he's really fast.
That's what's up. Our next one up is, out of all your teams, who talked the most trash? Just one person. Out of all, who was the, like, you like, man, I can't. It's either, it probably could be you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I had a little bit of character development. Soft Falls, I didn't say a word. I really didn't say a word. I kind of let my play do the talking. I'd say the person that talked a lot of trash maybe Jairus. He talked a lot of trash during the game. I was my receiver, Jairus Handshake. He had a lot of fun with the game. Josh Morris, he used to talk his talk too, a little slot. He's actually on the thing right now. Shout out to my boy, LB and at UTEP, I didn't really talk trash too much. I was here and there. Joe J. Smith, linebacker at UTEP, he would talk. Justin Garrett, he used to talk his little ish a little bit here and there. Receiver, he was really good receiver. He's still there at UTEP. At Trinity Valley, I for sure talked the most trash. I'm gonna be honest.
Who was that?
At Trinity Valley Junior College, I for sure talked the most trash just because I was in practice and stuff, and that's all I could do was just practice. They had quarterbacks there already, and I took practice serious. I brought the energy to practice. I felt like if I was going to do anything, then I was going to make the room competitive. I was going to make practice competitive every day, and if that means that I had to talk and try to bring it out of people, and I had to be the bad guy here and there, then it is what it is. But yeah, I would for sure talked a lot of trash.
I got a couple people in the comments that says, Laura Goodwin said he was from Cypress Falls High School.
Yes, sir. South Falls, you know what it is.
That's what's up.
My mom. Hi, Mom.
What's up, Mama Goodwin up in here. Hey, that's where you got the hype from. Shout out to moms. All right, now, who would you take to a fight?
Funny, my mom, we just spoke about her. The devil. I'll take my mom anywhere. She got my back to anything. I'm not scared to take her in a bar fight or anything.
Oh, let's go.
Any of my mom. LBR, my homies for sure. They always got my back. But yeah, my younger brother Jaden, my sisters. I know my sisters got my back too. My dad, anybody that's in my circle, I know they got my back. Anything. So my circle's not too big. I try to keep my circle small.
All right, now I'm gonna ask you this question, and I'm gonna keep this only for your high school teammates because I know you know them the closest, right? On this last question, only your high school teammates. It says if you had a sister, I know you have a sister. Who on the team would you let her date? Because you got two sisters, right?
Yeah, I got two sisters, and my teammates and my friends are always trying to talk to them anyways. This is funny. They always think my sisters look good. Nobody on the team has ever dated.
Nobody. No. Not would you let?
I don't give a damn if Tom Cruise played on my team. He wouldn't date.
Nobody respectable. No respectable young men.
Nobody. You can date somebody on the other team or something that I don't know, but it's not going to be my teammate.
Woo. All right, I feel you. That's some brotherly love. Now, you were rated a 3-star athlete. Do you feel you were slighted coming out of high school?
For sure. I mean, my high school story is kind of funny. We started out in the wing tee. I was handing the ball off 30 times a game, barely throwing. So, I mean, I had to work for the 3. I didn't have any offers going in my sophomore year. Had talks from different guys. And my junior year was my first time ever actually throwing the ball more than 5 times a game.
Oh,
so
goodness.
My junior year was my first time really throwing the ball around, and I never really threw. We always used to run. So off that year alone, I got like 14 offers, and I got invited to all these camps and all that off 1 year. So I kind of think I was slighted. If I was able to do more in my offense, then I felt like I would be able to maybe get 4th star because in my senior year, I went completely nuts. But I mean, I had to work with what I had to work with, so I could be cool with the 3 stars.
Okay. Now, what were your offers coming out of high school?
I gotta think back, but I know that I had pretty much every school in the Ivy League, like Dartmouth, Cornell.
Your grades were like that?
I had really good grades in high school. Graduated early with a lot of college credits and stuff like that. Had a really good SAT score and stuff. So I got a lot of offers from the Ivy Leagues. I had SFA, Louisiana Lafayette, UTEP. I got to think back. That's tough having to remember those like that.
Yeah. It's okay. It's no biggie. You know what I'm saying?
12, 13. Yeah. But really good ones. My top 2, Texas State as well. I had Texas State. My top 2 were really UTEP and Louisiana Lafayette.
And that goes into my next question. Why UTEP? Because there's literally nothing in El Paso.
See, sometimes I ask myself that, why UTEP? But I really thought that they had a good system out there, a good situation for me to come in and be successful. The football like community and stuff out there was kind of it was a little bit dusty, had some cobwebs on it, just needed to be revitalized, revamped. So I felt like just to go out there and with a new coaching staff from Kansas State, some good offensive coordinators and stuff, we'd go out there and turn the city around. It felt like a good mission and a good place for me to go out there and be successful. But yeah, that's really why I chose UTEP. Also, U of H, they kind of tried to get me flip my commitment a couple days before signing day. And I was never really loyal to U of H. U of H never really showed me any loyalty. They just kind of talked to me a little bit here and there, back and forth, and the quarterback ended up being committed. So they tried to look like for a backup guy, you know. So I was going to go somewhere that felt like they needed me, felt like they were going to use me to go up another level. And that's really how I ended up out there.
Okay, so your time at UTEP was short. Why was that?
Once I got out there, I graduated early from high school to go out there and play. They were 1-11. 2 previous years, they won like 2 games in 3 years. Okay. And I was there to be the starter, to be the guy. That's the only reason I came out there. I didn't come out there to kind of try to learn and grow. I mean, they were an awful team. They want to win right now. They and when they brought me in, they wanted me to kind of be like a redshirt development project. They told me I really wasn't big enough to be on the field, but I kind of gained weight throughout the season because I knew I wanted to get on the field. And the last 4 games where they let the freshmen play in redshirt, I still didn't put me in, and I was one of the biggest quarterbacks in the room, and we were still losing. So at that point, I kind of felt like maybe I wasn't interested there. After the season, they bring in 3 more Juco quarterbacks, and it kind of felt like they weren't using me in the equation to be great as a team or take that next step. I kind of was looking from the outside in, so I thought that I had to move on while I still had a lot of years left to be successful somewhere else. Now,
I read some blogs and articles about the situation. The rumors are that you did not want to compete. Is that true?
That's not true. For sure not true. We competed during the spring. We competed my whole freshman year. We competed over the spring. We competed in the summer. I competed with those guys every single day at practice, every single day in the workouts. I made sure I won every sprint. I did all that. It's just in the long-term view, I just didn't think that was the best place for me to be. I had to get up out of there and go somewhere where I felt like a team was going to need me to make them better, a team that was going to be straightforward with me and keep everything on the table.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I respect that. Now, why did you feel Juco was the best option for you after the situation?
With the portal going crazy right now and COVID, everybody getting an extra year. Recruitment and stuff was kind of really slow at the time. There were so many guys that were staying and leaving. So I felt like if I were to go to Juco for a semester, it would just kind of give me a little bit more time to kind of continue to be in the mix, work out, and get more film to try to help my recruitment, which ended up happening. So I ended up going to Juco for a semester, try to get some film out there, get in contact with some more coaches, let the portal kind of simmer down a little bit, and it ended up working out for the best.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, what were your offers out of the Juco?
Out of the Juco, Austin Peay, Mississippi Valley. I had West Florida. I had Cameron Pierce. I had really almost every Division II around the country, a lot of the good Division II schools, a lot of NAI schools, NAIA, only a couple D1 FCS. I talked to a few FBS schools here and there, but they wanted more game film, so I could only work with what I had. They had a lot of quarterbacks at Trinity Valley already, so I was working with a lot of practice film, and I mean, it got me like, I'd say maybe 14, 15 offers, all divisions wise, just all of them included. So, I mean, that semester in practice worked out better than I thought.
That's actually a pretty smart play. That's a bar right there.
I was kind of playing chess. I've been trying to play chess these couple of years, just trying to play my cards right, save my years, and get somewhere where I can go and be successful for a while.
That's what's up. Now, when did the SWAC and MVSU become a possibility, like a strong possibility?
They actually offered me when I entered the portal. I entered the portal from UTEP, and a lot of FCS schools hit me up about coming there. But I didn't think that it was, I felt like it was kind of a rush, me going somewhere and jumping in another place and not knowing if it's where I want to be, just going, it was a Division I place. So I went to the Juco, and as things played out, I stayed in contact with the coaches, Coach Lucky from Mississippi Valley. And I watched some of their games, watched how they played over the spring, kind of watched how they competed with teams and watched their conference. I just basically did research over this past semester, and I kept in contact with the coach, and I thought, would I go back another semester to the Juco in the fall and try to get better recruitment play, or would I go to this Division I school now that wants me to play and wants me to get my degree for free and with a new coaching staff and play in the SWAC against Deion Sanders, play against Florida A&M at MetLife Stadium on ESPN, play 3 other ESPN games? Do I want to do that right now and play ball? And I made a decision that that's what I wanted to do, and that's when Mississippi Valley really became a possibility. That was, I'd say, end of the spring season, so about around April, May, I really thought that it was going to be a place for me, and I took a visit a couple days ago and committed.
Man, let me say this, TJ. Bro, you make it sound like a business. Like, I love the mentality that you took into the portal. A lot of kids don't have that vision and that foresight to be like, okay, I'm gonna take a step back. I'm a watch film on these schools. I'm gonna watch film on how these coaches coach, how the players play, because that's going to show me either the environment, do they need me, like all those little things. And I really like what I'm hearing from you, just the mindset that you had going into the portal and not being so sporadic and like, oh, you offer me, I'm jumping, like really taking time to sit and stew in that. Man, that's big time. That's really big time.
It's been tough, no, for sure, because when you think about it, my last game was, I'd say December. I played in the All-Star game, January 2019. That was the last time I played in the actual game. So that was an NRG. That's the last time I played in the game. And that's a while just practicing and working out and trying to stay on the right path and play your cards right and not go somewhere just because you want to play football so bad and make sure you're going to the right place. It's been a long process. It's been tough, but I feel like everything happens for a reason. So hopefully when I go there, I can let out all the frustration, all the tension, everything on that field and be very successful out there.
Listen, man, you might make me watch a couple MF. Listen, I didn't have no plans of watching no. Nah, I do. Coach Kitten Evans is my guy. He's been on the channel. He's a cool dude. So I was gonna watch maybe a couple games. And Jerry Gardner, the D lineman on your team, he came on the channel. He's interviewed, so I respect to him. But I really wasn't gonna watch no games. But you kind of got me a little interested. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna fake now.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go out there and turn up. I really hope that we can show the SWAC that Mississippi Valley might be the youngest school or whatever in the conference, but with the right firepower and stuff, we can compete with anybody.
Now, what do you think you can bring to Mississippi Valley State in the SWAC?
I honestly think I can bring myself competitiveness to Mississippi Valley. I feel like I'm a competitor, and I would do whatever it takes to win. I feel like I can bring a winning mentality because I felt like all my life I've always played on teams and stuff that were successful and try to win and stuff. So if a team can match my mentality that they want to win and we want to win, then I think I can bring that kind of competitive edge, winning edge, and in that fourth quarter when we need that yard or when we need that throw or we need that speech or we need that pat on the back, I think I'm gonna be there to do that every time at all times. And to the SWAC, I think I can bring diversity. I don't know. There's not really. I know that the SWAC is quarterback driven, but I want to bring that sit in the pocket. I want to bring in that sit in the pocket and throw that ball. I want to throw that ball for 300-400 yards. Do whatever you got to do to win. Run when you have to, but run to pass. I want to be a passer. I want to be a pure passer and show that the SWAC, the HBCUs have quarterbacks that can play quarterback.
Man, listen, I gotta get to these comments. Cut Day Sports says he's really tapped in, like for real, like big time. Serve Music said with that attitude, he would do well at Valley. Maurice Leary said this is a legit QB1.
Yes, sir.
Back to Cut Day, he says his mentality is built for this.
Oh, for sure, man.
Oh man, Cut Day is a fan. He said CEO demeanor. I like this. Well, you got some fans out here. You know what I'm saying? Sean said, I can see you move now. And then he says, Maurice Leary says, wow, impressive. So, man, listen, you got some. Let me quick comment, man. If you can win an MVSU, let me tell you, you would be a king. Like they would name the state, they would name them stadium after you, my guy. I'm trying to tell you.
That's literally what the coaches were talking about. That's funny. They made some comments about that because it's been so wild. It's been a long time. It's been a while since they won, since the Jerry Rice era, Rice Totten. So I actually wanted to wear 10 there, but number 10 is retired, so I might wear 1. So me going there and trying to make my own legacy and bring winning back to that city and that school, I think it'll be big if we can do that. I know it's not going to be overnight, but anything can happen on any given Saturday.
Man, you listen, don't get them MVSU fans wild up, boy, because listen. All right, Chris Silas says, I feel like he's going to be a problem at Valley. Another comment says, Jackson McGlasher said, finna take over.
Yes, sir,
right.
JD.
And Deontay Parker says, yeah, he's a GOAT.
Respect, DP20. Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Now, what advice would you give a kid in the portal right now?
The biggest advice for me to give a kid in the portal is at the end of the day, understand that your clock might not be ticking because you're not playing, but at the same time, your clock is ticking. Like football doesn't last forever. And with the portal now, this is stuff that we've never seen before. We don't know the complications that is going to happen with the portal being how it is. It's never going to calm down for a while. COVID has sent ripples through NCAA recruiting and everything else that's going to last 10 and 20 years. So if you can get somewhere where you can get your degree and play football, and that's what you're worried about, if you're worried about getting your degree and playing the sport you love, then wherever you get the opportunity to do that, I would do that. I would go. Just because you trying to wait and get to the right school that has maybe the biggest following or the biggest team or the biggest stadium and stuff, then you're trying to play football for the wrong reason. You're trying to play for the clout. You're trying to play for trying to get followers, trying to be verified, trying to do this and that and the third. But if you want to play football, you're a baller, the NFL will find you. I feel like if you play, get your degree. Degree's going to last a lot longer than a 7-year football game that you're going to maybe play. The best play, 7-8 years, if that. What are you going to do for the next 40?
Yeah. Talk to him. Talk to him, TJ. Talk to him.
This is real.
All right. So Ivan says, my dog, TJ.
808. Yes, sir.
All right. So real quick, 6'5", 200 pounds. Not too bad. What do you feel you need to work on to be great?
Just continuing to really grow into my body, continue to build muscle, build strength, and build speed, just to take care of the physical aspect, but also working on staying humble and staying to the basics, because that's the basics of what got me this far. Just staying with my fundamentals, continue to work my fundamentals, continue to work the basics, continue to be in the film room, doing stuff off the field as well. Like, you have to be able, what I realized is 95% of football doesn't even happen on the field.
Talk to him, T. Talk to him, T.
Football, especially at my position, is in the streets, is in the locker room, is with your coaches, is everyday life at the grocery store, is every day. It's all that. It has nothing to do with even football. So if I can just continue to try to live my life like with that mindset that I know that everything translates back to this game, in my life, if I want to be successful in the game, then every part of my life I should try to be successful, then I would be great. That's what I think.
That's what's up. You see who's in there. You see the OC's in here. Let's get it. It's go time Valley in motion.
Yes, sir. We out here.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it's funny you went there with it, TJ, because I was my next question was, how do you lead your team as a QB? That was my next question.
I think it's, with me, I like to say maybe 80% lead by example. I feel like just the way I carry myself and how I compete in everything I do was just leads my team. Because if my team sees, oh, this is where he came from, this is how he does things, and this is how he's going to do it to be successful, then we're just by reflex and just by human football nature, we're going to follow his lead because it looks like he's doing the right thing to be successful. But also leading my team vocally. I want to work on being a lot more vocal at this new place I land at, and talking to kids and telling them, because I've seen a lot of football. And now that I think about it, I'm not a young kid anymore. I'm not the young freshman. I'm not this and that just because I haven't played in a couple of years. I'm a junior, senior with credit wise. So I need to speak up and talk like it, lead the team vocally.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Listen, I have said this in the road show says all Valley needed was a QB. I said that because listen, and Coach Evans, I know you probably still watching this because he's still on here. I'm a big fan of Coach Vincent Dancy. Love him. I feel that I said it from jump. I said I would run through a brick wall for that guy just off his interviews alone. He just has charisma. He seems like he's for the smoke. He wants to win. He wants to win bad. And all I said that in the spring. I said, listen, if you give Valley a QB, they're going to be a problem. Because defensively, they legit. That D-line, legit. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, you going to get me watching I'm going to watch a couple games. I'm going to see what you're working with. All right. Let me see. Aaron Durham says the real QB1. I like that.
AD. What's up? Right. That's the fastest kid in high school right there. That's
AD. That's what's up. Now, what does success look like for TJ?
What does success look like to me? Success. It's a good question.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
What's it look like for me? My definition of success. I feel like I'm successful when my peers and my family around me are proud of what I'm doing. They're proud that I'm able to be self-sufficient. They're proud that I'm making things happen, doing what I said I was going to do. I feel like success is me accomplishing my goals, really. If I set goals or if I say something, then I'm going out and doing it. And that's what I feel like I need to do to be successful. Do what I say I'm going to do. And if I can do that, then I feel like everything that comes with success is going to come with it.
That's what's up. That is what's up. All right. So we coming down to the end. What should your fans and your future, MVSU fans expect from you?
My fans now, if I have any, and my future fans, they should expect a quarterback with heart, fiery QB. You're going to see a kid out there that plays with emotion, a kid that loves football. You can tell by the way I play that I love the game. And you're going to see somebody that, regardless of if things are going good, bad, or the third, I'm going to play to the end of the whistle, end of the clock every single time. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to win.
I want to say this. The NIL bill is for kids like you, my guy. Like the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the way you handle the media, man. Listen, you are a future star, my guy. And we got this one last section, but I had to say that because
appreciate it, my guy.
People like this need to get paid. Pay my man. Listen, Hot Spot Seafood Houston. Pay my man.
Hot Spot Seafood, and shout out to my clothing brand, Tanel Official. For sure.
Tanel, I'll put it in the description below everything. We hey, listen, anything we can get you paid, my guy. All right, next section, TJ, is called This or That. I'm gonna give you two options. You pick your favorite. All right. Gatorade or Powerade. Now I know you don't do sugar, but you know what I'm saying. So just work with me.
I'd say Gatorade.
All right. City or country?
City.
All right. Text message or call?
FaceTime. I'm not really a good text messenger. It's hard for me to keep up a conversation through text. I like face-to-face interaction.
All right. Too easy. Post or corner? Which one would you rather throw?
Post. I like throwing that. There's nothing better than that cover 2 post down the middle of the field, 80 yards. It's nothing better.
Let him run right underneath of it.
It's nothing better.
All right. Listen, I need you to listen in right here. Zaxby's or God's Chicken?
God's Chicken. Zaxby's chicken tenders are better than Chick-fil-A. But Chick-fil-A has a really good breakfast. Pretty good lemonade, sweet tea, and good Powerade and good ice.
So what we going with? What we picking?
Chick-fil-A. I gotta go Chick-fil-A. I almost went Zaxby's. I almost did. Then I really thought about it.
My guy.
Chick-fil-A.
All right. Mama Goodwin says he got 4 years left. 4 years. Y'all about to, man, the SWAC ain't ready. All right. Get back to these questions. Hey, running TD or passing TD?
Passing touchdown. Running touchdowns are cool and all, but just seeing that ball end up in a receiver's hands and him running the end zone and celebrate, and me jump on the O lineman, that never gets old.
Nothing better than that.
Old.
All right. Early bird or night owl?
During the season, I'm for sure early bird.
Okay.
When I'm in rhythm, I'm for sure early bird. But I do like being up late. I like to stay up late for sure. Night owl.
All right. PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
All right. Apple or Android?
Apple. Never Android.
My guy. All right, man. Listen, this is your time. You shout outs to anybody you want to do. I appreciate you, TJ, for dealing with me and my technical difficulties and coming through. This was a wonderful interview, my guy. It's your turn.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me on the show. Hopefully this interview is worth something in the future. That's the goal. And hopefully we look back at this and laugh and be like, oh, this is where it all started. But yeah, I want to say shout out to my parents, Trampus Goodwin Senior, Trampus Goodwin Senior. I'm Trampus Junior. My mom, Laura Goodwin, and my homies LBR, and my Tenell official page, TENELL official. It's women's clothing gear, women's workout clothing, and we got some menswear coming out in the fall. So be tuned in for that.
Let's go. Let's go. Mama Goodwin said Netflix, I hope. we trying to get documentaries out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Hey man, TJ. Listen, man, you got me interested about what y'all gonna do at MVSU. And listen, Coach Evans gonna send me some gear. He already said he's gonna send me some MVSU gear. So you might see some on the back wall.
Yeah, be drippy too. Be drippy in them jerseys.
I see you. All right, my guy. Let me get to some. I got Rob, LBR, Delilah. Got some emojis.
Yeah, it was good.
And so, hey, once again, appreciate you, TJ, man. Nothing but blessings and success to you, my guy. Until next time.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. See you.
Right, peace. Hey, man, listen, that was TJ Goodwin starting. Oh, I don't know. I don't know the depth chart. I'm assuming he's starting with that kind of personality. Listen, you want that guy to lead your program. I'm trying to tell you, Coach Evans, I know you probably still on here, man. You got you one. I listen, I can't lie. You got you one. He's a star in the making. If you get him right like Skylar and the rest of your people, you got a star in the making for real. Like that boy, he's the real deal. Let me drop a bomb for him. He is the real deal. All right. So listen, I am coming right back. Don't go nowhere. I'm coming right back. All right. So 8:40, 8:45-ish, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna talk to my girl, get mentally prepared. But I'm coming right back on here. We having a July 1st show. We talking about what's popping in the SWAC. We talking about NIL images. We talking about all that. The call lines gonna be open. How's I does it. All right. So until next time, which is about to be in the meantime, I'm gonna holler at you. All right. God bless.